Let's see if I can get this audio working a little bit better. Hello! Hey! Hopefully you can hear me. Hello! Alright. Cool. Okay, I just got it working. Sorry. Alright. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Woo! Excellent. So how you doing, Mr. Rick Brown? Let's see what I got. Enable voice chat off. I'm trying to just make everything work. Mute. Alright, mute that, yes. Get my face on. Excellent, I'm happy to hear that you're doing okay. How are things as far as hurricane stuff? Don't hurricane stuff, is that going okay? I know Florida is always having issues with that. Right up here, knock on wood, I think we're okay for right now. Here, wait, let me look. Because I know we start getting hurricane-y stuff as well. Let's see. Excellent. So you had a lot of your needed rain, and I'm guessing it was more than the Florida 10 minutes every day torrential downpour. Because that's the thing that really sucks. I was in Florida once, once, and it was at we went to Cape Canaveral, and we went to the beach and it rained, like torrential downpour. We saw a heron, like the bird. We saw a heron, and I was like, oh my gosh, because it just looks so weird, you know? Looks very alien to me. Strangest thing ever, Florida. Florida's a strange place. And it's funny because I'm always talking whenever I go someplace. I could be in the Amish country or at the most random places. I always say to my partner, I'm always like, "Oh, you know what? I really like it here. I could see myself living here." But when I was at Cape Canaveral, I did not say that. Florida is not necessarily my jam. It sort of reminded me of Sandy Hook. You know, it was like beachy, but it wasn't built up. It was strange. That's really cool. Yeah, it was so strange to see this heron with you know like it was the strangest thing to just see out in the wild. Just to see a heron just walking along. Um, yeah, no, Florida. I had some really good key lime pie. Um, but the place that had the key lime pie, they had this contest, or they were doing a giveaway where if you ate a really hot pepper from the owner's backyard, they had these little peppers. If you ate it, you got a free thing of ice cream. And so I did it, and I have to tell you, that was not worth it. That pepper was really hot. um, and the flavor ice cream that I got was I couldn't even taste it, honestly. My mouth was so burning hot. Yeah, that was an interesting. You're close to Busch Gardens. They fly over here. Oh, well, hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't. They don't fly into the roller coasters. Busch Gardens.
Known only as the terror of I-40, authorities say an unidentified woman spent years hitchhiking from Texas to California, where she viciously murdered several truck drivers and 3 other young women along the route. Billy Jasper of Winslow, Arizona, claims he likely had an encounter with the assailant at his home over a year ago.
It looks like your roller coaster, the Loch Ness Monster, is going to be getting some much-needed restoration next year. Huh. It's going to go under full restoration next year. The ride, which opened in 1978, is a registered trademark of the American Coaster Enthusiast Organization. There will be all new, thematic, and experimental elements.
I can show these children the way. I know I can.
Hopefully we had a roller coaster here named Medusa, and they changed the name of it to Bizarro, and in changing the name of it, they ended up, sorry, they added elements to it of, like, music and sound, where, like, after you went past certain areas of the ride, it would... After you went past certain areas of the ride, the thematic music elements of it would actually change. All right, I gotta turn on this battery. These kids are gonna try to get out of here. So I wonder if it's gonna be something like that. Okay, it says that it is a costly project. Huh. It's funny, I love roller coasters. I love roller coasters,
well,
but...
hello! Well, hello!
I only went to Great Adventure 2 times this year, though.
Now, where are you?
Only 2 times this year, which I'm very upset about. Well, not really. Honestly, I had a bad experience the one time I went. I had a really bad experience. The thing about Great Adventure is that they, for certain rides, they actually make it so that way you can't take anything on the ride with you. So that means, like, you can't have your wallet, you can't have your keys. Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. So when I go into the park, I literally don't take anything with me, and I keep, like, my key for my car on, like, a chain attached to me, and I've never had an issue with anybody saying, like, oh, well, you can't do that. And the last time that I went, the girl tried to stop me and tell me, we don't allow keys on the ride, and it was like, attached to me as a person, you know? So that made me really that was upsetting to me, you know? Because out of all the things in the park, like, I need to have, I essentially need to have my key on me. Like, I can't just, like, be in the park and not have a key.
Just a touch, and there.
You know? So, it's funny, I went to, like, complain, and the girl that helped me out, she was like, yeah, no, you can't have that. Like, I know that you need to have a key, but, like, can't you just, like, hide it? And, like, the thing that made me mad, I was like, I'm just trying to figure out like whatever the right way. I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do this, you know. But apparently there is no right way. Like, the actual worker from the park told me to just. The actual worker from the park told me to just sneak it on. So. But you know that's not good. Alright, this girl's gotta stop. Oh, see, look. But you know what? It's funny. I go on these rides, I go to the park all by myself. And that's the, like, hard part. Since I go all by myself. Since I go all by myself, I can't just, like...
They're gonna love this.
So, that's the unfortunate part. But, the holder of stuff is definitely an important job. Now... But, yeah, no, it was funny, too, because, there are tons of rides that, like, back when I was a kid, I used to go on these roller coasters, and I used to have my cargo pants, and they used to have my digital camera, like, an actual real digital camera. So I used to have my digital camera, my digital... So it had my digital, I had my digital camera, I had my real iPod, not like a phone, but like an actual iPod. I used to have my wallet. So the fact that they do all this like crazy stuff to me, them saying like, oh, you can't have like a key, like really just like makes me upset, because it's just their way of trying to like force people to like spend money on lockers, you know? And as somebody that like has been to these parks ever since I was a kid, like I don't spend extra money in the parks. I buy my season pass and I'm done, you know? So I just don't get it. Aww. I was gonna say, it's definitely better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, no, it's definitely better to be safe than sorry, because... Okay, let's see, I gotta give some blood to Grandpa. Whew. So yeah, I had like a major issue at the park. And like, it's funny because they're only the 3 like most popular rides are the rides that they don't that they like literally check you. They're like, let me see your pockets. It's the strangest thing.
Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's the strangest thing for them to see like a key on like one of those bands like that you would have at work, you know. I don't know. But yeah, no, it made me mad. And it like tarnished my opinion about the park.
Oh, love, my love, look at your love.
Alright, now where's this lady at? Mr. Rick Brown, it looks like I've gotten a little bit better at this. Oh, wait. Wow, she does not want to go. Oh, she's gonna go down the well. This sucks. Thank you. I was so afraid she was gonna go down the well. Would not have been well for us. Yay! Alright. So we won. Alright, welcome, welcome. We were talking about theme parks. I was gonna say, Disney, you could probably go on It's a Small World, right? And probably like the Peter Pan. Like the like dark rides. Those would probably be like good. Good rides. Alright. So yeah, I just had a really bad experience at Six Flags the last time that I went. So it makes me not want to go, you know? Which is sad. Yeah, and my favorite, I love Nitro. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Blood harvesting. Collect more blood, okay. Let's see what I got here for my loadout. I was gonna say the shows, especially at like the shows, especially at Disney, I've heard really amazing things about them. That reminds me of like a park that, you know, they offer way more than just way more entertainment than just rides, you know? It was funny, we went to Hershey. We went to Hershey, and that park is definitely more geared towards like younger kids. But I had a fun time just like exploring and like looking around. It was a really cool time. We went there because John had tickets to see Lady Gaga. So I'm not like a Lady Gaga fan like that. So I didn't really care about going to see it. So I said, yeah, no, I'll go with you to Hershey Park. Like it's cool. Like either I'll go back to the hotel room. Either I'll go back to the hotel room, or like I'll stay in the parking lot. It's fine. And like right before, I think I was sitting in the car, but right before it was like time for him to leave, like his tickets were like, his ticket was like not very expensive when he bought it, but right before it was time to go in, like the ticket prices went like astronomically went down, so he bought me a ticket. So it was very cool to be there, especially considering the fact that I was like, if I, like, in my head I was like, if I don't go, like, I don't care. But it was funny though, because the parking lot was full of like people just like sitting, because like you could hear the music and like see some of the big giant screen TVs from the outside of the venue. Yeah, Lady Gaga is not as tall as you would think. She's like a little short thing. I did not anticipate her being as petite as she is. It's funny though, because she would like just like she has this way of like screaming and demanding things from her audience. Like she'd be like, "Put your hands up!" And like the moment that somebody tells me to like put my hands up or jump or do anything like that, I'm like, I will not praise you. You are not my savior. I'm not going to be praising you like that. So I like if they like she was like screaming out orders and I was like, I'm not doing that.
Continues in Muerto
Like
County
this is
for a
not
missing
right.
University of Texas student. The sheriff's department says Maria
It's so
Flores,
funny.
a native of Uvalde, was last seen near the town of Noon.
It sounds funny, but it's true. It's like when you like request stuff like that, it like makes my like my brain like just like, huh, like you don't do that.
Family and friends are urging anyone with information regarding her disappearance to please come forward. Residents of the Apache Ridge residential development were horrified today when authorities removed dozens of jars from one of the homes.
I can't believe they didn't pick Julie. I like Julie. That's the character that he's about to kill right now is the character that I like the most, probably. She looks like the Broadway actress Julia Murney. Oh my gosh! These people! Okay. I have to like, okay, I have to turn this on.
There is no fear.
So it's funny, as soon as you, oh wait, he's already doing that. Oh damn,
Now,
I gotta do the other one then.
Did they go?
Okay, these people. These people are crazy. Alright, so I'm opening the door, I'm closing the door. Gotta make sure I lock it. Put your fucking heads up! Yeah. I realized that she's a very nice lady, but her energy is like very like it's very like oh, I found a person. Oh, he just hurt me. That's not right. Okay, well, like, you used up your power, so I can, like, attack you now. Okay, these people are not right.
Hey there, sweetie. Oh, sugar. All right, now, where are you?
Alright, I think he was born in a barn. Not a good man. Oh, that was good. They got away. Good. Put your hands up! Okay, that one's on, so that's fine.
Night so dark, wind so cold.
Okay,
The
so that one
fire's
is
burning,
on.
you can't grow old.
I don't know where these people are.
You can't grow old.
Gaga's okay. Weird Al makes Weird Al makes her much better. I was gonna say, did they have a thing together? Or did Weird Al just parody her? It's so funny. I haven't heard anybody say the name Weird Al in forever. Oh wait, oops. I just heard somebody yell. I just heard somebody over here. Oh, these people. These kids are so disrespectful. Oh no! We got escapees! Okay, well I found a guy. That's always good. I was gonna say, at this point, who hasn't Weird Al parodied? Like, you haven't made it until... Alright, this guy is just, he's out. He is outrunning me. Look at this guy.
And there. It won't be long now, sunshine.
Huh. I love how that guy over there, like, did not witness anything that was going on. Like, just chasing somebody. He's like, okay, whatever. Alright, Grandpa's power has increased. Okay. Oh, they're all over here. Oh, I see this lady. Well, I mean, that totally makes sense. Just because you want the people that you parody to respect you. You know what I mean? Or I would think so.
Get away from me!
Oh, that was a close one. She almost got away to Freedom. Oh no!
Please, God! Please, help me! Grandpa is let go like this. I hope he doesn't put the blame on his little girl.
Oh. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Alright, well this is some bad news. Huh. They never had a thing. I was gonna say, now he's definitely parodied like Madonna. I mean, at this point, Madonna really is a parody of herself.
Are you okay, Grandpa? Here, drink this.
Alright, Grandpa is a little bit happier.
I guess I can't save you after all.
That man needs to stop hitting me. It's not very polite. What? I'm so stupid. Huh. It's very strange. I've watched interviews with Sandra Bernhard, who I think is very, very funny and very talented. And Maybe. Maybe. Well, it's funny because Sandra Bernhard was talking about the fact that, like, the reason why Madonna does what she's very, like, crude and very, like, sexual is because she's not very witty otherwise. Like, she's not very bright. She doesn't bring anything else really to the table. Like, as far as, like, commentaries and such. Which I just thought was an interesting take. Well, I heard that Madonna was auditioning for, like, Broadway, and instead of getting, like, a lead role, they pushed for her to be an understudy because of the fact that she had such range. She was able to understudy a lot of different roles as opposed to just be the one role. There is a man hiding somewhere. You know, at this point in the game, I'm like, I don't really know how much joy you can gain from just, like, making the game, like, last longer.
I'm sorry I left you.
Yeah, she was in the movie Evita. But that story that I heard from, like, my theater appreciation teacher, that was, like, further back. I think that was, like, one of the, like, I think the Evita soundtrack was, like, pushed onto, like, CDs, like, in the early, like, when that came out. Like, that was, like, a big deal. It was still a very new medium back then.
When you see the children,
alright, so
on their head, if you dare to look at them,
okay, this guy didn't do anything. You stink. That's why everybody left, because you didn't do your job. You did? You saw her on her first tour? Wow. I was gonna say. Very, energetic. I could see her putting on a very good, like, live show. It's weird. So even musicians and artists that I don't necessarily love, I could see certain people putting on a really good show. Like I could see, like, the Katy Perry, like, and I know this sounds really stupid because, like, I don't like Katy Perry's music, but, like, Katy Perry, she has a Vegas show, and so my partner was talking about, oh, if you could see, you know, a show in Vegas, what would it be? And it's funny because, like, Adele has her show in Vegas, right? And, like, that's the one that I think everybody, that you're supposed to say. But as far as, like, shows are concerned, like, I think I would rather see Katy Perry where she has, like, she's putting on, like, a Vegas, like, a parody of, like, a Vegas show with, like, ladies in headdresses and such, you know? So the 1981 tour must have been a good tour. Back when she was still a material girl, right?
Yourself for your father. All is one, all is none, all is none, none is one. Oh, that's
all right.
Good, ain't it? There, it's all right, Grandpa.
Alright, I have a feeling he's over here. I thought I heard something, but probably was just in my head. The virgin. Oh, because she was like a virgin. Touched for the very first time. Yeah. Oh, great. Oh my goodness! That tackle ability! Like, dude, stop holding this game hostage. I'm so happy it's over. Alright, we only had one kill, and I did it. Oh my gosh, and they all disconnected. Alright, I think I'm gonna play a game of the victim. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I also I'd see Pink, because she does a lot of that, like, aero gymnastics, acrobatics. It's funny, my favorite band ever, has always been the Dresden Dolls. Recently, I don't know if it's growing up. For some reason, a band that I, like, love so much, when I mean, like, I know all of their songs like the back of my hand, I haven't been able to listen to them for quite some time, and I saw them live twice. Fairly recently, I saw them, I want to say in, like, 2015 or 14. I saw them in two different venues, or two different types of venues. They were doing these, like, rehearsal, like, kind of like a rehearsal gig where they're, like, practicing for the big, like, stadium concert that they had. So it was just really cool to see them with 200 people versus, like, a big stadium. And it was really cool because one of the kids that I went to college with, I just randomly was like, "Hey, are you at the concert?" And he was at the concert, and he had extra tickets for like the pit. And he had extra tickets for inside of the pit to, like, be at the pit. And so we went to, luckily he had extra tickets, so me and my brother went down there. It was a really cool experience. But it's funny though, because and it's funny because, like, my brother hates people like this. Like, as they were doing, like, the two encores, like towards, like, the end of, like, the one encore, I'm like, I'm going up to the merch stand because nobody was there. Because in my head, I'm like, okay, like if you didn't play the encore songs, like, I wouldn't care. I'm like, I just want to make sure that I'm ready to go when it's time to go. I don't necessarily like the rush to, like, leave, you know? And we got out of there fairly quick. And that venue was they were at the Coney Island, like, amphitheater. And I think that was the first year it was completed too, so it was a really cool show. Alright, I'm gonna look it up to see what year it is. I'm gonna laugh when it wasn't 2015. Dresden Dolls. 2016! Cool. Oh, they're going back there they're going back there. We're going to the Bowery Ballroom. It's funny because I'm not necessarily like the biggest. I'm not necessarily like the biggest like live music sort of person. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here as Sunny. Alright. Come on, let's get started. Oh my goodness. The one thing that I really dislike about this game is the queue system is not fun. It takes forever. I mean, I've been playing for 42 minutes and I only had 2 games. I think that sucks. It's not a really good system. I don't think this is gonna happen. Alright.